What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, man. I am back. You guys already know. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. I pull up day in, day out. Even if I have nothing to say to you guys, I'm going to pull up just to say Cubo. But today, I'm going to talk about Mr. Wack 100. There's allegations of him being a cop, something of law enforcement, because someone noticed he had a badge in his wallet. So I'm going to touch on that just a little bit. You know what I mean? But before I go and do that, remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all. Share this channel. Let's get it up to 10,000 subscribers. That way I could start doing lives. And once again, got to give a shout out to my channel members. Really appreciate you guys, man. And one other thing that I need to bring to the audience's attention. This is a fitness channel with a twist. And the twist is what I usually finish off with towards the end of my drop. What I mean by my drop is the content that I'm putting up. Okay, so just bear with me, people, because this individual does like to ramble on a lot. If you don't like the rambling, then get to stepping. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, baby. Well, anyways, people, I'm going to give you guys a tip of the day today. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I always start up talking about health, nutrition, or overall health in general. You know what I mean? I give out tips that you could run in on a daily to help improve your medical conditions. Before you make any change in your diet, always seek advice from your doctor, because I am not a doctor. I'm just sharing here on social media what has worked for me. Okay, so, and that there is to bring me to what I want to give you a tip on today. It's a very hydrating food. I should say a very hydrating drink. If you were to start incorporating lemon and cucumbers, blend it up into a drink, a smoothie, with some ice, you know what I mean? You could add a little sea salt if you want, you know what I mean? Just to give it a little flavor. At the end of the day, it's totally up to you. Do not add any sugar, okay? Start incorporating that on a daily, and I'm going to tell you the benefits of cucumbers and lemons. Cucumbers and lemons, they're a natural diuretic. And what I mean by that, it helps with inflammation. It will help with oxidation. Now, if you guys ain't familiar, oxidation is the cause behind inflammation. So if you start incorporating this drink on a daily, I guarantee your swelling will go down. You'll have better movement of the joints, less pain. Your gallbladder, will start working better. You'll be able to process foods, fat foods, better. So that there is the tip of the day, people. And I'm gonna let you guys know, man, it's pretty hot right now out here sitting in my studio, because I'm not indoors. I got my studio outside. Me and the Liz back there. Who got my back, huh? Never blinks an eye. But anyways, people, so that there is a tip of the day. So for those of you that are suffering with inflammation, swollen feet and stuff like that, start incorporating cucumber with lemon, man. You know what I mean? Put a pinch of sea salt in there if you like. Normally when I do that, I prefer not to. I like the more natural drink, because it is very hydrating. It's a good drink, especially to drink in this weather right here. And those of you that are out there trying to get their little sneaky swivel on, their wiggle on, do not add any vodka or anything like that to it. You will annul the whole purpose of what you're trying to do, people, okay? Now, with that being said, if you want to get started on your fitness journey, shoot me a DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. You could, as a matter of fact, you could go check out my Instagram. It's high_power_fitness, high_power_fitness_. I have many years of material there. Let's just put it this way. I have testimonials. I have testimonials from team members. I have testimonials from non-team members. I have some meals that you could get started with to get you going on your fitness journey that will help you shed a few pounds. And once you see them pounds lost, that's when you need to reach out to somebody like me, because I'll build you a custom meal plan that will work and that will benefit to your lifestyle. And trust and believe, the meals that I put together are very simple, because at the end of the day, simple scales and fancy fails, people. And when you hire me as your coach, I will explain to you why we keep things simple. Yes, a lot of people say that's a no-brainer, but no. Technically, there's a good logical explanation for why my program is simple. And the reason I keep my whole program simple is because I want you to be able to sustain the look that you've acquired for the rest of your life. You know, because trust and believe, there's coaches out there that want you to take it to the limit, you know, so they could push their, push their product out. And it will take you to the extreme, and then, you know, once you fall off, it's not sustainable. And then when you want to get back to where you were a few months before, there comes an additional charge. You know what I mean? Because, you know, they ain't going to give you your nutrition for free. That's the name of the game right here. This is a business, and it's a business where I'm able to put food on my table for my family. I do really help people out that are struggling with their finances. I will work with them. If you guys are familiar with Kmart, just look at me as being like that. The Kmart layaway plan. The blue light special, baby. For those of you that know, you know what I'm talking about, man. I got to get my humor on, people. You guys already know what time it is with this individual right here, with this OG. Yes, I'm going to keep calling my motherfucking self an OG. Why? Because I was given that title. You know, trust and believe, I'd rather not be called an OG, because at heart, I'm still like 21, baby. I know I'm as healthy as a motherfucking 21-year-old, guaranteed. I blow fools out the water. Hey, for those of you that know, that's done workouts with me, you guys know. I don't talk about it. I be about it. Sounds like someone's flying a drone around here. They're probably zooming in on me. It is what it is. Should we wave to the camera? Should we give them the bird? You just never know. These people are going to be tuning in and wolfing. Nah, I'm just bullshitting. It's probably my neighbor out there playing with the toy, wherever it's at. But I hear it. It's nearby. Oh, there it is over there. Up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. Fuck no. It's the drone man. He's over there spying on neighbors. Old fucking peeping Tom, huh? That's low-key peeping Tom shit. That's some sick shit. People that be doing that, come on now. You know they fools got an ulterior motive what they doing. You know, and that right there is to bring you to where I'm gonna have to talk to about Mr. Wack 100. But before I go and do that, like I said, man, if you want to get started in your fitness journey, shoot me that DM, high power fitness, high_power_fitness_, and make sure that you leave me a comment saying something about fitness, regarding fitness and nutrition. If you email me in the subject line, put fitness and nutrition, or just fitness, you know, because I don't want to get on there. I don't mind chopping it up with people, but that's what my lives are going to be for. I need to keep that gateway open for my business, to promote my business and to work with my sign-ons, my team members, and so on and so on. You know, I can't have it being flooded. Like, for example, today is Q&A Thursday. Do not go to my DMs, okay? Go to my Instagram sticker and drop your question. If you're on YouTube getting that question sticker, tap on the question sticker. It will leave your question there, and I will answer it. You know, you come at me with funny questions, you're going to get funny answers. That's the way this cat rolls. You already know I'm not biased. Well, anyways, people, like I said, do what you got to do if you want to get started in your fitness journey, because I've been told you what you need to do. Now, let's move on to Wack 100. He was with somebody at a store and supposedly whipped out his wallet, and bam, there was a badge. Do I think Wack 100 is a cop? Absolutely not. You know, I come from the land of city with no pity, okay? Let's just put it that way. A lot of homies like to get their clown on, you know what I mean? Who knows what that badge was in his wallet? I'm not gonna sit here and bash that man. I'm not gonna bash anybody. You know what I mean? Hey, if he is undercover, ain't nobody gonna touch him. If that's his hall pass to get away with something, just in case if it gets too hot in the kitchen, then more than likely one of his homies would touch him. You know what I mean? It's a dangerous game to play. You know what I mean? Only Wack knows what he had in that wallet and why he was carrying that. Everybody could speculate what it was and who Wack is. You know, I'm not going to bring back the past because the past is the past. You know what I mean? I've done said what I had to say, and, you know, I'm not going to throw any salt on a closed wound, I should say. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I really don't know Wack 100. I know he rode through the LA County Jail, so I know what type of person he is. Why? Because that's where I've done all my time. County jail, you know, I was county born and state raised. So as far as Wack carrying that badge, and it coincidentally it was put on social media, that sounds like some premeditated shit to me. You know what I mean? Like it was planned. Now you got to keep in mind, this guy's a master at his craft. From what I've seen, he could get motherfuckers riled up. It's not like he needs the views, but hey, who wouldn't want all them extra views? You know what I'm saying? He's on fucking 21 Jumper or whatever that cat's name. I forget his name, man. That individual has so many different names too. He's also another hoorah. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe that whole fucking squad up there is all fucking hoorahs. I don't know, and I really don't care. And I honestly, I don't think so. You know what I mean? People love to speculate and put jackets on people right here on social media, especially nowadays, man. Could you imagine how crazy it's gonna be? Give it by the end of this year, man. The way people are gonna master that AI shit, they're gonna be fucking impersonating all kinds of individuals, especially if you got motherfuckers that hate on you. Oh my goodness, look out, people. You real ones will know though. You know what I mean? Them fools are gonna be trying to validate everything about you and create shit about you that really doesn't exist, all through AI. AI is going to be very dangerous. I'm telling you right now. That could get a person hurt. You know what I mean? Especially you. I'm going to give you an example, man. You get someone that just fucking got out the joint and see one of their homies that they was doing time with on social media now, and it's all AI, and he doesn't know it. And this fool's straight with the business, still fresh out. We all know that feeling, man. When we get out, that attitude that we still carry. We had that warrior mentality in us. We don't really think about our freedom. We're not like, oh, wow, you know what I mean? Unless you've been down all your life, but then still you're still on that warrior attitude. I don't care how long you've been down, and when you're given that chance of freedom, you still have that in you. It's living in you, you know what I mean? Because of the life that we've lived behind them walls. It's ruthless, people. You know what I mean? So like I said, this AI shit could be fucking very dangerous. And there, yes, I did ramble on, but Mr. Wack 100, back to Wack 100. Let's stick to the topic right here. High power fitness, because you're fucking jumping around everywhere, and that's what I do. But anyways, that individual, he's gotten under a lot of people's skin. He's actually giving me props. Of course, he said I was from San Gabriel. You know what I mean? He got it. He got his areas a little mixed up, but that's to expect it because he's not from where I'm from. He doesn't come from the. He might have meant to say the San Gabriel Valle. You know, I'm a florero. I'm a Montero florero before I am a vallero. You know, that's the way us folks from where I come from, that's the way we was raised. You know, those titles right there, that the valleros and all that, they back when I was doing time, you know, in the system, that was a way of identifying, you know, what area. It made it a lot easier for the homies instead of saying what neighborhood you were from. You know what I mean? Because there's thousands of neighborhoods. You know what I mean? You can't keep up with them, especially the ones that just come in and come out, and then you got them tiger crews that become neighborhoods, and they're in and then they're out, and then it's like, what happened? You know what I mean? Well, anyways, people, I'm not gonna get into that because I hurt motherfucking people's feelings because I have my thoughts on that as well. But at the end of the day, man, Mr. Wack 100, who knows what he has that badge for? I never even seen it. I just heard a couple people speaking on it this morning. You know what I mean? And yes, people do shit, from what I see, for clout. And trust and believe. A lot of people expect me to know a lot of stuff, but I don't. Because a lot of people that you guys follow, I really don't follow. Why? Because I see right through them. I don't like being around people like that. I don't want no part of their shenanigans here on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because I am that type of person that would catch a fucking case. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I push myself as far the further away from the bullshit that I can, because I know the animal that rests in me. I want that motherfucker to stay asleep. And for anybody that's grown up with me, you know. If you know, you know. It's best to keep that cat asleep. And all bullshit aside, I love life for the way it is today. What I'm doing today. Full-time online fitness coach. Day in, day out, pulling up for my team members, letting them know that this OG could do it, and so the fuck can you. Stop making fucking excuses why you cannot do what you want to do in life. I'm a living example, people. Come on now, really? You're going to keep yourself in that circle that you've been in for the last fucking 20 years? It's never too late to change. I mean, change in a good way. Don't hurt people as you change. Do it the correct way. And if you don't understand that, hey, reach out to me, because I've did it. You know what I mean? I've broken so many limited beliefs. I've helped so many people change their lives, and I still get recognition to this day. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest reward in what I do today, man, is getting that recognition, because me growing up when I was younger, I was into hurting people. Now I'm into helping people. You know, it was part of the game. If you grew up from my hood and you understood my hood, you would understand. And that's why I say, man, there's something about my hood. I don't give a fuck where you come from. Once you take a trip through there, a vacation, you stay. There's something about my hood that draws you in. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of cats that walk around them streets. They ain't from my hood. They just got caught up, man. There's that energy that holds you there. I mean, you got everything and anything right there, you know, at your disposal right there. A lot of good, more good than bad. You know what I mean? Because this day of age, it's changed, man. The war isn't like the way it used to be back in the day when I grew up, back in the 90s, late 80s, you know, early 80s. You know what I mean? It's changed, man, and it's changed for the good. So anyways, people, I'm not boasting and bragging about that shit. I don't glamorize my whole life. I just like to share my life's experience with you guys. That way maybe you guys can make a change, especially if you got these a younger generation on here tuning in. And I could bet some money on it that these cats, the ones that where I get this these foul comments from, are from youngsters. They're naive. They don't want to hear me, but they still tune in day out. You know what I mean? Hopefully I'll get to them one day. Well, anyways, people, with that being said, I know I fucking rambled on a lot. You know, if you want to get started in your fitness journey, shoot me that DM, highpowerfitness, high_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. And once again, remember to leave a comment in your message, something about nutrition or fitness or the program. That way I could interact with you, because if not, I'm just going to delete it. And once again, I don't think Wack's a fucking cop. Come on now, really? That's a man that's working this social media. And that's how he's getting paid. Come on now, really? Think about it. It's not a puzzle. It's not hard to figure out. You know what I mean? Well, anyways, at the end of the day, you know what you need to do. I'm fucking burning up out here. I should have came out here without my t-shirt on so I can get my flex on like I usually do. Well, anyways, people, get up and get yours. Hit the like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all. Share this channel. 10,000 subscribers. And once again, this weekend, I will be doing a surprise live. I don't know if it's going to be on 4th of July or the following day, the day after. Let me know. Let's run it in now, people. Let's do this.